So, one of the big trends you may have noticed in the news lately is that of major global companies like Google, like Facebook, like Twitter, and my own employer, Microsoft, have announced that their employees have now the option to fully, or at the very least, partially be working from home on a permanent basis. Now, most of these companies generally largely operate online businesses that have been offering remote work capability for a few years. But apart from a few teams and maybe a few individuals, permanent remote work has mostly been the exception and not the norm in these companies. Luckily, happy to say our team, the Cloud Advocates team at Microsoft, has been one of the teams that have operated as a fully global remote workforce for a few years now. So we must acknowledge here that information workers working in mostly online businesses is only a fraction of the human race, and it is an absolute privilege to be a part of this group in such a challenging time. I believe this also means that we are the fortunate group that must shoulder a larger proportion of the responsibility to help our fellow humans who are disproportionately impacted by this global pandemic to rebuild faster. So this time around, the world has, in fact, materially been altered by COVID-19. What is most encouraging, though, to see is that people and businesses have persevered to find new ways to survive and thrive in this new reality. This has resulted in industries experiencing the need to execute multiple years worth of digital transformation in a matter of few months. This is an extremely challenging task. Now, all industries are trying their level best to transform and survive the pandemic, but especially the ones that involve essential workers like medicine, education, and food supply are the most vulnerable and need the most help. We're trying our best to help them, and I hope you're trying your best too. Now, one of the ways that we at Microsoft have been trying to help people and businesses get back on track is by enabling everyone to be able to collaborate through Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Teams. Now, back in March, we also made it possible for individuals to use Teams for free. We also added special usage rights for companies who did not have licensing for Microsoft Teams. And if you're an academic or you're an educational institution, we made it absolutely free to teach and be taught for students to be using the Microsoft Teams platform. Now, being able to communicate digitally, both as individuals and as organizations, has become one of the key enablers that is critical for our society to survive. And our commitment here at Microsoft has only gotten stronger for this. So we've also introduced features which are designed to help shift workers and also design innovative things like the ability to use your smartphone as a walkie-talkie. Now, to think through what we can enable for office workers as well, we've actually brought out and announced features that enable to reduce the monotony and the lack of engagement that we sometimes feel and the fatigue we feel when it comes to remote calls and meetings. These are the together mode that you've already seen on Teams, and also a bunch of new extensibility features that are coming to meeting experiences to Teams very soon. Over the past few months, we have undoubtedly seen Teams become the operating system of the modern workplace in our new reality. But to really enable the different critical scenarios that matter to businesses in specific industries, what we have seen is the rapid growth of collaborative business applications and bot experiences that run on top of Teams and on top of the Microsoft 365 platform. We have seen the growth of focused apps that act as scenario-specific force multipliers that have been built by both software companies and by inspired individuals and groups within businesses to solve their own internal business problems and scenarios. We have seen line of business employees successfully digitize and automate age-old manual and analog processes using a low-code, no-code development path enabled by the Microsoft Power Apps and the Power Platform. But it is quite humbling to note that we are barely scratching the surface here. There is a planet-scale opportunity in front of us to enable so many more solutions that help our fellow humans achieve more and rebuild faster. This is the challenge we want to tackle head on. To help you take on this challenge and to help you get there, Microsoft and the community of Microsoft MVPs globally are running a set of free detailed workshops to help you build applications, bots, and solutions on top of Microsoft Teams and the Microsoft 365 platform and the rest of our Microsoft Cloud. Now, billions of people depend on these tools to get their work done every day. And we want to help you to help them achieve more every day. So these workshops are called the Microsoft 365 Developer Bootcamps. If you feel like there is a business need or problem in your organization that can potentially be solved by online collaboration, automation, or digitization, then these bootcamps are for you. If you work in a company who builds software and your customers could benefit if you enabled collaboration by integrating your software with Teams and the Microsoft 365 platform, then these bootcamps are absolutely for you. So to make it super easy for you to attend remotely and to be productive in your time zone, Bob German, Aicha Bass, and Rabia Williams from my team will be running 3 live bootcamp sessions this week. These will complement the many more sessions being run by the MVP community of Microsoft globally. Now, these will be 4-hour-long interactive bootcamps, which will have live coaches and moderators, and you will be learning and building business solutions and apps in real time under their guidance. Now, I want to really invite you all to register and join us for these bootcamps in your convenient time zone. May it be Asia, may it be Europe, Middle East, and Africa, or the Americas. And come and build some force multipliers that could help millions of people and work with us to get there. Please do head to the registration link and register yourselves. And please do share with people in your network the details of these bootcamps if you feel that they're the right people to get the knowledge and start building these innovative business applications. We have invested collectively as an organization to make sure that these bootcamps are meaningful and interesting to anybody that is attending them and trying to get to a business outcome quickly. Now, I really hope that you find them interesting too, and I really hope to see you there live. Thank you.